Another bull rack. Kansas sure got a lot of bull racks. Dadgum, one like and nobody there. I got phantoms liking my page. Oh, there's somebody. You're the second one. Some phantom hit the like button before anybody showed up. What do you think of that stuff? What up, Paul? Yeah, I know I was too late for you last night, wasn't I? Must have been 11 o'clock or something. Grant, what's up, brother? I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm out here in the land of Dorothy. And seen a sign that said I could go see her house. I was scared. Ah. Oh, that's where I'm at right now. Oh, go check it out. Ain't no big deal. Still a clean old place, man. I remember when this was a jumping joint. Oh. And now it's dead in there. But man, it is clean. It's impressive. It really is. Oh. Their meatloaf was okay, but they put that damn brown gravy on it. And that stuff, I can tell that it's a packaged gravy. I don't know why it has that peculiar taste. You know what I'm talking about? Am I the only one that can tell when gravy's real and when it's not? Oh. Oh. Oh, let's see here. Howdy, whoever else came in there. Love these Ma and Pa truck stops. Not many left. That's a fact. Well, I had some barbecue back there. Really? Must be me. That brown gravy just has this one taste that it always just jumps out at me. And the first taste, I can tell you if it's homemade or not. Which I really rather not have it. But they didn't ask me. In a case like this out of a restaurant, I'd rather put white gravy on it. Got talking to someone the other day on here, asked me about chocolate gravy. Mama used to make chocolate gravy. You ever had chocolate gravy, Grant? Yeah, I hear you. What's up, Sense? Do I have a dart? Had it in years. Got talking to my oldest brother here a little while back. And he was telling me that he had just made some. I ain't never made it, but I ate it as a younker. Boy, if Mama made chocolate gravy, it was a special ordeal. But yeah, they had a good fresh salad bar in here. That's unusual in a truck stop. Most of the time their lettuce is looking wilted and stuff. They had a fresh one. The Dart Advantage, the truck company, I always see an advertisement for them every time I watch you. I have no control over that. YouTube puts up the commercials, the advertising, and what they do is they go by some of the descriptions and whatnot in my videos, and they figure out what is the best. It's a target thing, you know, so they figure out there's truck drivers watching my videos, so they put up truck driver related stuff. Have had chocolate gravy, been a while, it was a treat. Also tomato gravy. Yeah, and I like me some tomato gravy. Well, maybe Dart's only got the one commercial. So, but no, I ain't got nobody sponsoring me. No, I don't even know how that stuff works. I already get Paul Mall to sponsor me. Oh no, you ain't got to be careful. It's good for you. I've been having a couple of cravings lately. One of them is KFC. Our little town around us, we ain't got a KFC for a long ass ways. And I've just been craving some original KFC. A buddy of mine was teasing me about that today when I was talking to him. The 11 spices and herbs? Yeah, buddy. That, and I want some fried green tomatoes. Grandma ain't made me those probably in 5 or 6 years. Of course, we're not growing tomatoes now either, so, well, yeah, she is. Matter of fact, they ain't got big enough yet, but. So we're here in Orlando, stuck with no trailer till hopefully tomorrow morning. It's hard to haul a load if you ain't got a trailer. Been there, done that. Actually, Jim Bob, the Yankee, Jim Dunn, the one that is now calling himself Cowboy Jim Bob. He saw a cow, so now he thinks he's a cowboy. Damn Yankees. He was up there in Michigan, I forget where exactly. He found himself without a trailer, so they're sending him on a wild goose chase looking for a trailer, and he made a left where trucks ain't supposed to make a left, although he's bobtail, and cops sitting over there, and he came and gave him a ticket. Oh, he's a little upset over that nonsense. Thought it was a drop and hook, and nope, it was a drop. How you gonna send me to Florida to drop my crap, right? Yeah, buddy. Love me some fried green tomatoes. We got a mom and pop's garden shop that opened up outside of town, and he said they're gonna be selling some fresh veggies. And I ain't sure if it's a you pick or not, but I'm fixing to go out there. If Grandma will fix them for me, I'll go get me 2 or 3 green tomatoes and let her cook them up. Have you ever had fried green tomatoes? You ought to give them a whirl. They ain't nothing like a regular tomato. Several years back, I mean a long time, shit. I guess it'd been over 30 years. Little Joe was probably in kindergarten or 1st grade. And he's like 36 now, I think. I cooked up, or I grew a bunch of tomatoes. And, what up, Tim B? I wish you would learn how to chat on here. So I decided I was gonna make some picante sauce. Now, I had the peppers and the onions and the tomatoes. I had this big old pot, and I commenced to cooking. I wasn't a real good cook back then. I was still learning. You like how I said that? Like I'm a good cook now? And damned if them tomatoes, acid in them tomatoes, I learned, ate a hole in the bottom of that pot. Tripped me out, boy. All of a sudden my pot's leaking. I found out that it was the acid in tomatoes. What up, Joe Thomas? David, what's going on? Oh, okay. I was wondering who it was. Well, at least you got a good name, Joe. Don't try to take Papa Joe. It's taken. I think I've got somebody to do t-shirts for me. Mom and Pops down there where I live. And we've spoke on the phone extensively today. And it's not all finalized out yet. I think I hear you. It sounds like, don't quote me on it, because like I said, it ain't finalized out yet. She's going to be able to do the drop shipments. We're going to work it out between the deals where you can go onto her website, I think. That's between Little Joe and her to iron it all out. I hope these trucks ain't too noisy. It's like I'm in a truck stop. Well, I'm not a lady. I know, since a fella. Remember several nights ago, I caught him deer a couple of times, and then I asked him, are you a male or female? So, yeah. Finally got laid off. Damn it. Ford shut down Louisville, Dearborn, and Kansas City plants. All Ford F-Series truck production. Man, that sucks, brother. I'm sorry. Where you live? Up towards Detroit? And let me guess, you was not one of the union drivers, so you ain't gonna get nothing except unemployment. When I was running Ford Freight, I was with Roadrunner, if you remember when that, not the Roadrunner you see out there now. And right after Thanksgiving, they just pulled the plug on it. So, that was a bad deal. Well, they shut down because of an explosion at one of the plants that makes something. He can tell you what it is. But yeah, Roadrunner just cut us all off right where we was at. I'm not sure how much we run up your way. If you want to go to the About page, scroll to the bottom, there's a contact for my email stuff. Shoot me an email, we can swap phone numbers, we'll talk a little bit. Oh. Running Chrysler. Oh, me, oh my. I'm a tired puppy today. Seen some nice country, though. Mostly those 412 running across Oklahoma and whatnot. Any of you ever ran it before? I came way over into the Panhandle and dipped down. Well, I'll tell you where all I went. Started in Tulsa. That was my first drop. Then went to Woodward, Oklahoma. Then dropped down to Perryton, Texas. And now I'm sitting in Garden City, Kansas. Then I'll empty out in Pratt, Kansas. So, let's see. Meridian Magnesium Plant. What did they make over there? Dadgummit. I mean, it sounds to me like they made rims and stuff, but anymore it could have been the motor. Yep. Oh, I'm not getting home early at all. What's going on, Shane? Oh, yeah. Oh, they made the radiator supports? Damn it. How long they expect to be down? Is that the one, the old trucker storage? Is that the one about the taters I was telling you about? I used to be a handful. I'm a lot calmer nowadays. If I get home Friday, it'll be kind of late. One reason I like Smart Trucking so much, he always has a story. Okay. Well, I'm a smart-ass trucking. Does that count? Oh. Oh, goodness. But anyway, on the t-shirts, I got sidetracked. Rabbit trail. Look, something shiny. A butterfly. 17 days is the best answer I can get from Ford workers. The plant said they're going to rebuild in record time, 4 months. 4 months don't add up. See, that's the problem with the just-in-time freight that we do nowadays. Oh. Back in the day, they would have made so much they had a warehouse full waiting on them. Now they just run out. I see the price of Ford's going up. I can see Ford stock going down. So y'all want me to finish with the t-shirts or just shut up about it? I can't shut up. Well, maybe. If I did, it'd make for boring videos. Right? He wasn't liking it. I'm here to tell you, he wasn't liking it at all. I tried to explain to him I thought it would work. What amazed me was how fast them workers reappeared. They had already gone home, according to his story. Since I got 2 yays on there. It sounds like regular size t-shirts are going to cost $22. And that is shipping included. Because we're talking about a drop shipment. That's where you just go. She'll have a special thing on her webpage where you go in to order my t-shirts. And I'm not sure what selections are going to be available. We have to talk about that more. When you get up to my size, 2X, and I had originally told her 2X long, I want to... You guys spend $50 for a shirt? No? What size are you? The 2X that I'm going to wear, it sounds like they're going to be like $27. Now, I don't know. We have to iron it out. I don't know if that's a pocket, because I want a pocket. And I want to make sure that it's a 2X long. I hate it when the credit card slot shows up. So, and that's what I'm saying. We still have to iron some of it out. But from the prices that I was getting, I think these are very reasonable. And on top of that, it's a mom and pops. I like to help out entrepreneurs. They're right down there by me in the next town over. And it sounds like they're new enough that they are very willing to work and help us out. So I hope within a week, more or less, that it'll be ready where folks can order it. And then instead of all the nonsense of you guys trying to get hold of me and paying me, and me figuring out who's what's whose, and we just do a drop shipment thing. It sounds so much easier on me. So, and the 3X's and stuff, I ain't sure where the price will go with it. So, it might be 30 bucks or something. I don't know. We'll find out. So, what the heck. But I thought it sounded pretty good to me. I didn't read any of y'all's comments. Let's see. Oh, and they are good Hanes shirts. I was telling her I didn't want no cheap stuff. And she mentioned a couple of them. And she said these Hanes shirts that she gets, said the first place most t-shirts give out is underneath the arm. And said these are some kind of reinforcement where they won't give out under the arm. Exactly. Now also on the front for the picture of my son, the round picture of my son that I wanted as the logo picture, well, it's one I've got on the other shirts. Only those I had real big on the back, and I don't want to do that. She's going to do it round, and it is going to be one of them printed out ones, the iron-on type. And she assured me that it's good quality stuff. If you get a pocket t-shirt, she suggests putting it on the pocket. I was telling her that I was thinking about the right-hand side up here, which we discussed that. I'm hoping this stuff can be an option for y'all when you go to order it. And then whatever sayings we put on the back, that's going to be the ink printer thingy. So, like I said, we still have to talk some more. Now, I'm going to let the company know that being I ain't going to get home till real late Friday at the best, I'm going to take a couple hours Monday morning, go meet the young lady, and have a powwow with her and see if we can iron. I'll probably call her again tomorrow and see if we can iron down a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit at a time. We covered so much today, it was a little bit overwhelming on me trying to drive and take in all this information. So, okay, let's see what y'all got to say here. Yeah, that's real reasonable. I thought it was for a printed shirt. I've got the man breast thing myself. What's up, Diesel Dog? I've got 2 or 3 that I definitely want, and I've had somebody on here that's put up some damn good sayings. So, full grown, put my truck over once, kept calling him. Right. Make a hoodie and I'll buy 2. You want them hoodie guys? You gotta crawl before you can walk. So right now, we're just trying to get it set up on the shirts. I'll talk to her about the hoodies. I'll see if that, right, that's what I'm thinking, Grant, is I've got until toward this fall to get them ready. But now all I'm planning on is the son's picture up here, my icon, his picture, and Simple Living with Papa Joe encircling it, and then one of my sayings on the back. I know one of them I definitely going up is, it is what it is. That was my son's favorite saying, and you know I've been saying it a lot myself. I was also going to do one remember God loves you, and so do I. Y'all help me come up with some stuff, and when I go talking to her, I will see what's most reasonable. So, but you know, those are two things that I'd been asked for. The dadgum. See, I ain't sure how you spell that. I think it's D-A-D, ain't it? Dadgum? Dadgum? I ain't sure. That's. I want to put that one on there, but I ain't sure how to spell it. Grab a gear, driver. Right? I probably should have my notebook out and be taking notes. I think it's in the back. See, I don't know, Joe. That's my problem. All that college education y'all got. I take 10 of them. There goes last week's paycheck. Don't go nowhere. I had to go to the office. Being the kitchen is closed. I want to let some of that cool air up here. Shit, I thought I had a new one. Do you remember back in the day when all of us had one of these tucked in our pocket? If you didn't see a truck driver with an ink pen and a note, well, it don't stick up, a notebook in his pocket? Oh, Lordy. That's some old stuff. I don't need that. I don't need that. Could have swore I had a new notebook back there. And back in the day, before you threw away one of these, you'd go through it and make sure you wasn't throwing away any good broker numbers and all that good stuff. Everyone doing a grocery list. Bummer. Well, their grandma's right. Yeah, I don't need none of that. I'm sure y'all have got way past me on the chat. My boy was chastising me when he was on here one night, telling me I wasn't keeping up with the chat. I said, son, how can I shoot the bull and answer questions and keep up with the chat? Oh, I didn't take my evening meds either. All right, did we decide how to spell dadgum? Yeah, and I do. Let me start this. Let's see. It is what it is. I see you, mosquito. You need to make haste. Should I just say, remember God loves you, or do it like I end my videos? What do y'all think? I think I kind of lean toward, yeah, remember God loves you. I think that would go pretty good. Mosquito, I will get you before it's over with. Let's see. And the dadgum one word. What truck you in? I'm sure you said before, but I can't recall. I'm in one of these plastic Peterbilts. One of these new ones. You ain't getting out the empty Gatorade jug, are you? No, I was getting a notebook, thank you. Did you see that post that I shared about the girl's got a sign that says quit killing alligators to make Gatorade? I'm like, damn. I'm afraid of the next generation. They scare me. All right, David. Good night, brother. Right. Do you really want that, Jason? And Papa Joe for president? How about vice president? Yeah. I like that, but I ain't sure if we want to do that. I'm going to put it down, though. See, and I don't know if this is going to work with the different sayings and stuff. I don't know if I'm limited or if it's the first time. Because a lot of times they have to do a screen and all that. I don't know if she's going to want to charge me a first-time fee. I don't know. That's something her and I are going to have to discuss. And I hope that she will be able to do up little examples of these and just have them where you can go through and click them is what I'm hoping for. Nope, you're wrong. Off duty is just off duty. You think it's DAG? Is there any way somebody can do some kind of search on it? I know, damn it, what's his name? The cable guy. I know he said it a lot. I wonder if could look up something on him and find it. Yeah. Google says it is dadgum. And yeah, I'm sure she's going to adjust the size of print accordingly, which I'm going to give her free rein on that. Just like the color of the, I don't know how many colors of t-shirts you'll be able to choose from or any of that. It's more stuff we have to discuss. But I'm going to give her a little bit of range so that she can just make them look right. So that way, you know, if you want a black shirt, it damn sure can't be black writing. It's going to have to be white or gray. So I'm going to have to leave some of that up to her. Larry the cable guy, yep. Right. Actually, I've done had one ask me about signing a shirt for him. So that would have to be special arrangements on that. Uh, I don't know if there'll be a place for you to ask them to hold it in there or not. One of the issues that we're coming up against is she is closed on weekends, but she will come up and make exceptions. She just ain't gonna open up for business and do a bunch of stuff. But I have had someone else ask for a signed shirt. I don't know why, but they did. Oh, I'm sure they'll have black. We just talked about it just for a minute because the one of the online people, now I've only got 4 sayings so far. It is what it is. Remember, God loves you. Dad Gum and Papa Joe for president. Oh, grab a gear. Grab a gear, driver. But one of the other places took that logo of my boy and they turned it black and white, and I was like, you know, they're trying to get the cost down of their overpriced shirts. And then when they sent me some samplers, they sent me that one, a black and white on a black shirt. So that's where her and I got talking about we had to make sure that they went out looking good, you know, and I'm not going to be there to proof every shirt and all that nonsense. I shouldn't have to be. So I'm going to have to give her free rein to make sure that they look good going out, which I'm sure she wants them to. She wants you to come back and order more. So I told her I didn't know how many there would come in. I figured 12 to 2 dozen within the first week or two. Ain't got a clue, you know. I know Grant wants 4, and I know Papa Joe wants 4 or 5. So I ain't sure about how many the rest of y'all want. I know Stormy's going to want at least 1. And she might allow Jim to have 1. Oh, where'd my glasses go? Howdy, whoever you are, I can't see you. Open your eyes so I can see you. Rando, what's going on, bro? Oh. Well, what saying are you wanting on there? We just covered 5 of them. Well, cool, Paul. I like the drop shipment deal. I was not liking the idea of me having to get in 20 shirts and sort through them and send them out. I wasn't liking that idea at all. So but like I said, there's a little bit more stuff still to iron out. I assume that she's probably up there late tonight working on that website, trying to set up my deal. I don't know that. But she will find out rather quickly that when I get my teeth in something, I'm going to shake it until the hair comes off. Don't know. Not a creative. Hell, I ain't creative either. But you've been watching my videos long enough. You ought to be able to come up with something that I say that you take a liking to. Although I don't think I normally say grab a gear, do I? Do I say that, Grant, or do you say that? You've seen a few? Well, I've only got like 5 or 6. Oh, man. It's possible. I do say it. See, I say stuff I don't even know I say. I don't know what I'm going to say until I done said it, and then I might not know that I said it. I was debating on saying no sugar added. I said it for a while. No, that ain't gonna happen, Jason. Oh, no profanity in any fashion or form. Thank you very much. I said it a few times last night, I'll be damned. Oh. Well, at least that bull wagon's clean. Boy, I was walking out earlier. There was one that was ripe. Right? Well, you know, when I was doing the radio show, the Nomad radio show, that was our thing on there when Michael was the voice doing the intro to it. And he introduced us, and that's how he ended. No sugar added. Oh. No sugar added and don't melt. Snowflake. Alright, I put the no sugar added on there. Oh, goodness. Well, I'm going to have to sit here for a while. I got a 3 o'clock pickup. Yep. Yeah, but shit, I'm in Kansas, man. I think Kansas got more damn cattle places than Texas has got. Damn it. Oh. Mercy me. Keep seeing flashing lights behind me in my mirror, and I ain't telling who it is. Alright, Lloyd. Take it easy, bro. It ain't too long, I'm going to be hitting the rack my own self. I'm not a youngin' like Grant, staying up all hours of the night, not going to bed till 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't do that no more. And yes, I do it a lot less. Time for my extended arm to go to work. So I keep my Mountain Dews on the floorboard over there where the AC blows on them. Till I need one. All right, Joe, I understand. Now, don't start no girl stories there, Grant, about they're paying you to stay up and stuff. I don't want to hear it. You start telling lies, and then I'm going to have to tell the bigger one. Before long, we're going to be buried. Ah. When was the last time you was up this way, Grant? I rode right through Liberal and all that stuff. Coming up. Actually, I guess that's, no, it was going up. 15 and all that stuff. 15 and 83 and all kinds of goodies. Hell, ain't nothing good for me out here anymore. Right? Shit, I'll give him a phone call and I'll eat on him. No. Better yet, I'll give Grandma his phone number and let her call and chew on him a while. She'll be wanting to know why he getting my blood pressure up. Oh, speaking of blood pressure, I didn't take my meds, and I'm off blood pressure medicine. And you know how I got off blood pressure medicine? Do you want to know? You probably wouldn't believe me. Oh. You think I would put a picture of Mountain Dew on the back? Try you? When the good Lord came in my life, and he started taking away all my anger and my temper and all that stuff, started calming me down, and my blood pressure said, shh. That's why I don't like getting all excited and worked up anymore. Oh. No, that's a Diet Dew. That's the true fact, Grandma. How much money, and it ain't how much I made this week, it's how much did they pay her. That's possible, Joe. Yeah. Boy, that old wind's starting to rock up here. I'm blowing some dust around. Where in the world did this come from? I am in Tornado Alley, you know. It don't hit till I go to sleep. But yeah, I got 1.5 miles to my receiver in the morning. Then I got 137 miles to my final. And then it's 58 miles to my pickup. So call it 200 miles. And I can't pick up until 3 o'clock tomorrow. So I tried calling them on the number that I was given, which was after my office had done closed. And it rang through to a Missouri phone number and just a busy signal. So, and I have no desire to start my clock, my 14-hour clock, too early, then get over there to the shipper at 11 or 12 o'clock and have to sit there and wait until 3 o'clock. So, about 8 o'clock when our office opens, I'm going to be bugging my dispatcher saying, give me a phone number. And in situations like this, I want to talk to them. No, give me a phone number. I want to hear it from their mouth. Either yes or no. Right, I'll do it. Yeah. Well, this load was a favor for the boss, the general manager, but she came out and asked. I was talking to one of the mechanics about some stuff with the truck, nothing major, and she came out and stood there a minute until we finished our little discussion, and she said that she wanted to ask me if I would do this load for her. And she's like, I wanted to come ask you before I just gave it to Ronnie, my dispatcher. And I told her, I said, yeah, I ain't got a problem with it. So we talked for a minute. She was telling me her plans for me to run it today, get emptied tomorrow. They'd get me back to the yard to give me a load to get me home Friday. And I said, wait a minute, today's Thursday. And that's when she informed me, no, it's really Wednesday. I'm like, oh, okay. So she would definitely get a 3X. I told you this a while ago, Grant. You got a memory about like mine. Pratt, Kansas, because you notice I had to look. I find out in Pratt. So, then where am I picking up at? I forget the name of that. I guess I could have punched it in up there. Come on. Hutchinson. Boy, I've been there. To Hutchinson. Sold coal products. Huh. Sound like oil product. And I've seen a lot of gas wells up here. I ain't really seen any oil wells. I've seen a lot of gas wells up here. Uh-huh. I think she's just afraid of her boss, her uncle. Because her uncle damn sure likes me. Well, I've tried quitting twice, and he wouldn't let me. You know, I guess that's a compliment. Yeah. What the heck? Now that's chicken lights. I ain't seen one lit up like that in a while. And I bet you he's got 100 damn lights just on the side that I'm looking at. Oh, that's what that flashing was. There's a bunch of lightning and stuff behind me. Wonder if it's supposed to storm here tonight. If it is, I'll sleep good. It really ain't showing it. Mostly cloudy. Let's go to the radar. Don't mind me. Oh yeah, there's some ugly stuff coming towards us. Dadgum. That don't look good at all. Alright, where's my hourly at? I guess I got to back up one. Go to hourly. Actually, it's showing mostly cloudy, and they showed one of the ugliest looking storms you've seen in a while. I want you to wait until tomorrow when I have to drive, right? It ain't showing nothing. It's saying 20%, 36 is the highest percent. Oh, did I miss anything? Are you talking to me? I don't do the do not disturb. Let me back up here. Freaking blower blowing up my phone on the load. Right. I had one out down in Laredo, and I was there plenty early to get the load, and it didn't come across the border. It got held up at customs. They're closing at like 5 o'clock. So I called the broker and let them know what was going on, that I was having to lay over for it and expected paid. Some yahoo pencil neck geek called me at 2:30 in the damn morning. And I'm like, what the hell are you calling me for? Oh, well, you didn't check in with us and blah. Boy, did I go off on him. And he didn't call me back. And then the next morning, the other guy, the original guy, called me, and I commenced eating on him, too. You know, what the hell your people doing calling me at 2:30 in the morning? Y'all need to stop and regroup and think about this. Well, y'all already seen that 3 a.m. when the cow woke me up. It's not good to wake up the bear. Wake Papa Joe up middle of the night, you're going to get bit. Let's see. No, that was one she just found the other night. She had seen it. I have one of the triangle dinner bells. You've seen them in the movies? Well, I have one of those. And it's hanging off my front porch up there. I don't know if you've seen it in my videos or not. And she went to take the dogs out the other night. That damn snake's wrapped around that thing. So she went back in the house and called me, and I'm telling you, you can't shoot it. You know, look at the angle of your projectile. You know, one of our neighbors liable to have a bullet in her wall. No, don't shoot it. And she just closed the door and let it go, and we know she didn't see it. Tuesday, Lakota came down, and I had him search the yard for that snake. He did not find it. I had him give it a good mowing. It ain't that it really needed it, but give Grandma peace of mind. Mow the yard, weed eat it. We had already gotten some snake away and hadn't put it down. I had him put the snake away around the fence, and the reason he was searching for that snake, we didn't want to trap it inside the yard with that snake away. So Tuesday night, Mama goes to walk outside, and part of our house has vinyl siding on it that I hate. And I've been wanting to get rid of it. Mama ain't let me. She opens the door to let the dogs out to go potty before they went to bed. Or before she went to bed. Hell, they stay in bed. If there's a such thing as reincarnation, I want to come back as a dog so I can sleep all day. Go outside, pee on something, come back in and sleep. So she goes, let the dogs out, and right there is about yay much of a snake coming out of the siding. And she reached back there. She had already got one of the machetes out, and she just slapped it with the side of the machete so she didn't cut the vinyl, and mashed him pretty good and drug him up out of it, and it was that 30-inch snake. And I called Lakota, asked him to come down. He just lives down the street a ways. And he came down and he, oh yeah, that's definitely a water moccasin. And he got rid of it for her. But she told me, she said, I love our house, but these damn snakes. And it was a water moccasin that killed her dog 2 years ago. So she really don't have no pity for a snake. Need to give me, what is it, a mongoose? What is it that kills the damn snakes, bites the snakes all the time? I need to give me a few of them around the yard. You think so, Joe? Right? Well, we have one in the garage right after we moved there. Oh, she was not happy at all. Is it a mongoose that kills them? You're talking about the, not the peacock, guinea hens. You're talking about guinea hens. And I like fowl. I love watching fowl run around and stuff. But the little old lady across the street, she's 83 years old, and I guarantee you she'd work any of us under the ground. That woman is constantly out there in her yard working and doing stuff. I get tired just watching her. But I had chickens that I was letting free range, and they found out that she was feeding the birds. And she called the wife up and let her know, I like you chickens, and I don't mind them in my front yard. Oh, I hate snakes with a passion. House, and we woke Dad up, and it was a mean old rattlesnake, and he had a 22 that he had been playing with a trigger on, and if you pulled it halfway back, it emptied all of them instantly. Boom, boom, boom. To get a single shot out, you had to pull it all the way back. And him being half asleep, he only pulled it half back and emptied all of them and missed the snake. And he just walked around the corner and grabbed a shotgun off the wall, off the gun rack there. And now the snake's rearing up and coming at him, and he just took shotgun and kapow! Blew a big old hole in the floor too. Landlord come running up the hill. He lived at the bottom of the hill. He come running up the hill. What in the hell's going on? And then he seen the remnants of that snake. So Dad had to fix the floor. Then I was living in Stanton, Missouri, right there where the Merrimack Carriage is. I used to live at the head of that road you get off to go down there. And we had a little water moccasin they got in the house. He wasn't but about 14, 16 inches long. And he got in the bathroom and down in the bathtub. We had a sunk-in bathtub. And he couldn't climb up out of that bathtub. And my wife's asking me, you want me to get the gun? Want me to get the gun? Hell no, I don't want you to get the gun. So I got a shovel and killed him and got him out of there. And stink, oh man, they'll stink. Something terrible. See, Pa, you can learn. See, you never learned that song, Joe. I don't love spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. Who sang that? I forget. Huh. Well, if you could have got out the door to get a stick, what I'm telling you, the snake was right in the door. He wasn't letting nobody past him. No. Oh, me, oh my. Well, are y'all about ready to call it a night? I know I are. Yep, that they do. People don't believe that. I tell them that you can smell him. They don't believe me. I ain't doing no damn snakes. I got, well, little Joe, him and his brothers, they all wanted all that shit growing up. Me and Grandma Bo like, no. You wait until you get your own house and you can have all the snakes you want. He got out there in Minot, North Dakota in the Air Force, playing on them nuclear bombs and shit. And the way he tells it, he had a house full. He was raising them and selling them and raising the mice to feed them. And I'm like, son, you ain't got to worry about me and Grandma coming to visit you. Dadgum that wind. It is getting with it. It's kind of early in the year to have that heat lightning. Now, it did get up to 90 to 100 degrees up this way. Well, I think it's kind of early for that. Yeah, I've ate snake. I ate rattlesnake before. And the rattlesnake roundup. Me and Grandma ought to go to that. When is that, Grant? You and the wife want to go to the roundup? I can't think of where it is. Huh. Come up here and you'd see it this week. Everything tastes like chicken except chicken. It tastes like pork. Is it in Sweetwater? Boy, that's a pretty good drive for me, damn. Last I got was the no sugar added. Yep, close enough. I don't think the one we went to, because we lived down there at Ingleside on the Bay, down by Corpus Christi, and it was an hour or two drive, and Sweetwater's a lot farther than that. Been cow tipping. Oh, that's right. It's not good to wake the bear. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 of them. I'll do one more if y'all think of one more that's halfway decent. Then we'll see where she goes with it. Snipe hunting. Yeah, buddy. Well, I've taken several people snipe hunting. One thing about it, you don't want to go snipe hunting during rattlesnake roundup. Y'all remember they had a show out here a little while back. I forget what the name of it was, but they was going out and catching them snakes and stuff. They had like one season of it, I guess. Some of that was not good. That's 7 different shirt colors. Is that what you said there? Oh, well, if they, some of them I think ordered, came up with several, dip. One person came up with 2 or 3 of them, I think. Oh yeah, the old jackalope. What was it? Saturday Night Live? No, it wasn't. Laugh-In? What was it they had the jackalope on? I don't remember. So did you catch any, Pa? That damn wind just come up out of nowhere and it is angry. You mean it ain't real? Bullshit. I've seen them out there on the road. I almost ran through a herd of them today. Actually, I did see a roadrunner today. You don't see too many of them anymore, but I seen a roadrunner today. Turned out to be a pheasant, but at first I thought it was a roadrunner. Oh. Oh. Well, my good people, I'm fixing to call it a night on you. I'm shot out. Been a good ride, but it's been a lot of skinny back roads, which I like my skinny back roads, but they can wear you out. No, they don't. All right, Joe, I enjoyed it. Thanks for coming in, brother. Oh. Rest of you good people, I'm going to say goodnight to you. I'm going to sit here and let this wind just rock me to sleep. Grandma already went to bed. Yes, sir. There's my like guy. Paul's telling you, hit that like button before you leave. Back at you. And you know what I always tell you, remember, God loves you and so do I. Y'all have a sweet evening now. Thanks for coming in and joining me. I enjoyed it. Good night, Grant. Talk to you, brother.